Hiya Hinsters, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hinny and I am a spiritual astrologer. Hope you are enjoying the beginning of your Pisces season. And that's what this video is about, Pisces season 2024. We are in the last season of the astrological year, the last natural moment to let what must fall away, fall away. A sometimes bittersweet time where pleasure and pain do a kind of last dance together, and where we struggle sometimes to love ourselves out of misery. So how do we feel? How are things ending? And what beginnings are we excited about? And I titled this video, Put Misery to Sleep, Let Love Leap. Because we have the sun in Pisces, of course, in Pisces season, but we also have Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn is combust the sun, or basically so close to the sun that he's like burning. And in ancient astrology, it was considered that he was much more privy to the whim of the sun when combust. And Jupiter, which is hosting this sun in Pisces transit, because Jupiter rules Pisces, is sextiling the sun from the sign of Taurus. And wherever we have Pisces in our birth charts, then that's, oh my God, what is my computer doing? Anyway, wherever we have Pisces in our birth chart is where we get a kind of divine yes, or where we are needing maybe to say yes to something that's in that house. Or perhaps we are to be more proud of something that's in that house. And the sun affirms it. He revitalizes, provides more joy, overpowering now the ruler of misery, which is Saturn. And Saturn, by the way, if you're interested, rules lots and lots of really cool things. And I don't have the book with me right now physically, but Chris Brennan's Hellenistic Astrology, according to that book, Saturn rules things like waterside trades and the subversion of matters and secrets and gardeners and guardianships. And also, according to that book, Jupiter rules things like desire and love and abundance and justice. Just some interesting, sometimes different takes on the two gods there. Pisces season anyway, and Pisces energy encourage us to embrace the magic of silence. And Pisces season is the season of things like borderless love, and like facing one last time a miser or a miserable situation or aspect of something before the dawn. And in Pisces season, we are spiritually going to sleep. We are putting to sleep. We are sleeping on others and other things. And it is the exciting, dreamy sleep before the spring out of bed season that will be Aries season, the beginning of the new astrological year. And it can be hard to disconnect or disregard people, things, and situations that have hurt or continue to hurt us. But this is the last season of the year, and Pisces provides joy in life through the mastery of emotionality. And that is what I think Piscean energy often is. It is a mastery of emotionality, and Pisces is the two fish. It is the feminine expression of Jupiter, Jupiter being that god of fertility, the god of sperm. I don't know, can I say that on YouTube? Sperm? Pisces is versatility, Pisces is diversity, and Pisces is like the ocean and the entirety of all of its living wonders, known and unknown, beautiful and horrific. And in Tarot, let me just check that you can see this now. In the Tarot, here we are. This is the World card, and this is often the card associated with Pisces in readings. But you can see often we have globes or world images or circle images with Pisces. everything coming back, the beginning and the end, and all of that. And this is like closing of chapters. This is starting new chapters. This is like finishing books that were full of love and misery. This is going with the flow, just going with the way that things spin. You know, Piscean energy, Piscean heavy people can be so much going through the motions. And this is encompassing everyone and everything. This is empathy as well. And it's not only about sleeping. Oh no, Pisces heavy people are the most, I would say, dynamically transformative. They can make brilliant actors, impersonators. And I would say to also beware if you think Pisces is like a dumb energy. I'm not saying Pisceans can't be dumb, but like there is this community stereotype sometimes, or astral prejudice. It's not a dumbness, it's a playing dumbness. And more often, this is just listening. This is watching. This is the opposite to Sagittarius, the masculine expression of Jupiter, where Sag energy will more likely tell you outright if something doesn't pass the vibe check. Piscean energy already knows and will either not say so or you know, they won't peep, or they will tell you or try to tell you in more subtle ways. I wanted anyway to talk in this video a little bit about Stoicism. Now, this is a very old philosophy, which I think to me is like a great example of the feminine expression of Jupiter, which is Pisces. And this is, you know, Pisces, where love is so deeply and like dizzyingly swimming within the person, while the person is living literally in a real world that is brimming with misery and politics and the makers of bad decisions. And this is kind of like Stoicism, like having to be stoic. We even have in the English language this adjective, stoic. She's so stoic. You know, and Jupiter is often associated with teachings and higher or broader learning, as well as laws and regulations. And a feminine expression of Jupiter would then be such an internally masterful practice, such as Stoicism, which, you know, among many things, teaches that the practice of silence will actually protect us, and how this can be, for example, moving silently. This could be keeping private your plans or your achievements. This could be like refraining from gossip or negative talk. But let's also view Stoicism in alignment with Pisces season and the end and the last season of the astrological year, and how Stoicism also teaches that managing expectations will save us from a lot of hurt and disappointment in our lives. And Stoicism teaches a lot about focusing on what we can control and just allowing what we can't control, allowing the rest to kind of be what it will be. And that to me is a very Piscean sentiment. This is like just sleep on the rest, because things like over expectation, things like anxiety about the future, things like comparing ourselves to other people's projected images, that will kind of chase us like a monster. And this is just like the monster myth of Pisces, the two fish, the two gods, Aphrodite and Eros, in most stories, are being chased by a monster or chased by a great flood or trying to escape a great flood. Anyway, at the last minute, Aphrodite and Eros, they escape this monster by jumping on to the backs of two fish, or by some other accounts, they transform into two fish and they save themselves. And Piscean escapism, this is Piscean escapism, literally, and this is a law for survival. It's escapism for survival. And it is also the energy of spiritual incubation and protection. So I feel like a lot of these things will be what we will be tuning into in Pisces season, or for some people, this is what will really help them get through Pisces season. And, you know, Pisces season is the invitation and the permission to refuse. to be the victim very often being associated with Piscean energy, but like refusing to be the victim of a person or a situation, and to refuse to gratify ugly actions and ugly situations with any response at all. And this is so that we can sleep on and swim away from things. So that's another question. What are we going to sleep on and swim away from in this Pisces season? And where can we put misery to sleep and let love leap? So very briefly, for Pisces rising, then I think this is letting love leap for yourself, you yourself. This is like me, myself, and I kind of season. And this is loving your body, Pisces. This is also fostering of a more loving world view, if you don't already have one, Pisces rising, or reconnecting with a more loving world view. Love is the drug, Pisces. Okay, for Aries rising, this is letting love leap toward hidden gems and like your untapped talents. And it's about embracing the wind of change. This is dreams, dreaming, and the pleasant experiences had in all kinds of highness. For Taurus rising, this is letting love leap for your friends, and this is leaping for joy for all the good spirited things and people in your life. And this is reaching to attain wishes, or wishes even simply being granted to you magically or seemingly magically. And for Gemini rising, then this is letting love leap toward your calling. This is like dreaming about your career. This is the big actions you are excitedly taking. For Cancer rising, this is letting love leap for the sake of higher learning. This is your faith increasing. This is a kind of faith that things will be all right. This is also adding more love to your right way. For Leo rising, this is letting love leap for the fruits of your labor. This is deep, loving bonds that will last. And this is also leaping toward new contracts. For Virgo rising, this is letting love leap for your partner or your partners or other people or business partners and even your enemies. And this is love and reconciliation and compromise. This is loving the joy of commitment as well. That could be commitment to your life, commitment to your goals, commitment to yourself. For Libra rising, this is letting love leap toward the service and the expertise of others. This is your health as well, revitalizing. This is the brightening of your portfolio. Scorpio rising. For Scorpio, this is letting love leap for the sake of fun. This is a beautiful season for fun, for love, for romance, for kids, children, pets. It's a good time to take that last leap forward toward a goal that may have once seemed really risky to you. For Sagittarius rising, this is letting love leap for your family. This is the deep magic of memories. And this is also leaping ardently into mysteries. For Capricorn rising, this is letting love leap for siblings. It is a kind of loving for your neighbors and for your community. And this is like a deep felt magic of feminine divinities all around you, or more passive learning all around you. And for Aquarius rising, this is letting love leap towards spending and investing in the right things. And it is about loving yourself through nutrition, your diet, what you eat. It is getting excited and in love with the prospect that good and affirmative yes type of things are on the way to you. And that's all I have for you, boo, my hinsters. Have a lovely Pisces season, and let me know in the comments where you have Pisces in your birth chart, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.